Um, so introduce yourself to the people.
All right, my name's Ricky Thomas. My company is Total Grounds Management. Do landscape lighting, irrigation, basically outdoor living space.
How much did you do last 12 months before you met me, and then 4 months in, what are we at?
January to December of last year, I think we did 250,000 even, right up in there somewhere. So worked with you for, I think we signed in November.
Yeah,
January of 2025 did 210,000
in sales,
in sales.
not even
Yeah,
bid work,
not
and
even
we
bid
can
work.
increase
Yeah,
that with
100%.
how much money in paid ads?
No money in paid ads. Absolutely none.
All right, so tell me a little bit about, like, how you felt and why you were, like, deciding to even take a call with me. Like, what made you opt into seeing what the fuck we do?
Right. So I caught your video on YouTube, and it was about the mailers, and I tried that on my own. We sent them in, made some money, or got some
Tell
leads.
me how much.
Yeah. So sent in the mailers. We did 300 of them, and I think I got 3 leads off of them that come up to about 30 grand, and that kind of just let me know that Logan knows what he's talking about. So I hit you up. We had a phone conversation. I was in the middle of a job whenever we talked. Did okay on that job, but didn't have anything after that. And
How were you feeling in business in general too? Like,
right, yeah. So the business was just really inconsistent, and it was just I was kind of at my wit's end with it. Essentially, I was really just ready to give it like one last effort, and
yeah,
that was kind of where I called you in. I said, hey, we're going to try this last thing, or I'm going to shut it down and do something different.
just
And
too stressful with
two
finances and
hundred
inconsistencies.
percent inconsistencies, money problems, just whole 9 yards. It was just a mess, and just couldn't get it right after 4 years. So yeah, I hit you up. We had a conversation, and things went really well. I trusted your strategies, and we just implemented them, and things started rolling from there.
Why were you skeptical to go with me? And I know you weren't at the point in time that you talked to me, but, like, everybody goes through it, like, the first time you saw me, right?
So
Maybe not when you signed with me.
right, right. So one of the biggest things was like you got so many people that push this stuff down your throat, especially as a contractor. You have so many people that are out there scamming, who are just trying to take your money. I've done the ads before, like in the past, a long time ago, didn't work out for me. So I've like been through the ordeal with the internet and the people on there that are trying to promise you a lot and really give nothing in return. So that was like my skepticality with all this stuff.
Why did you go with me anyways? Like, why did you trust me with your hard-earned money?
This was just, you really convinced me, and I really believed what you had to say. You seemed really genuine about what you wanted to do, and I really believe that you could help me. You really sold me on that, and I felt really good about it.
Um, I'm curious, like, what is your, like, if you can take away, like, your best feeling, like, 5 months in, is it the how much you sold in a month? Is it, like, just feeling co like, how is your best, like,
When I
feeling?
started seeing the leads come in, and then the next thing was like after I sold the leads, I knew if I could get them, I could sell them. So after I had nailed down a large portion of that, I realized that it was going to work, and I was like, oh shit. So now we're going to like actually make a business out of this thing instead of, just being inconsistent and having all these problems. I could see that that part of the business was over, and now we have new problems like, hiring people and equipment and all these other problems that arise after you get the leads and the money out the way.
And I'm just genuinely curious to push a little bit to, like, you know, now you're at this point, like, do you have clarity? And, like, talk
Uh,
about just if you can, like, where your bank
Slowly.
account was at and where it's at now and how confident you feel in, like, what we're doing and what we're building.
Yeah, 100%. The bank account was like terrible. I mean, I would make a little bit of money and just have to stretch it until the next job. So where we're at now is just amazing. Like, I can't explain how good it really feels to be where I'm at, because I really didn't know if it was even possible. I thought maybe it was a bad market, maybe I wasn't great at what I do, or maybe this or that. I had a lot of doubts. And now after, you directed me in the path that I needed to go, like I see how easy it actually is. And
If
I
you
was
do the
just,
right
if you
things,
do the right
which
thing.
is what we always talk about.
Exactly, exactly. And it's beyond working hard. You have to work hard at the right things. And
In the right order.
yeah, in the right order. Now we're on a straight line, and it's just a great feeling to see the business like actually starting to become something.
Yeah, man, I'm
Yeah.
excited for you.
Oh yeah.
Any closing thoughts on, like, would you recommend us somebody that's close to taking the risk? Like, what would you tell them?
I recommend people all the time. Anybody that's having problems like I used to have, I recommend friends, and anybody that can, that needs what you have to serve. But I'd say that like pretty much anybody like that's having any kind of lead or really any issues. Cause like I said, at a certain point, I thought like maybe I'd learned everything I could from Logan. Like we got the leads and all this. And then, me and you started getting into like business strategy and opening up a whole new venue of, or just a whole new thing that goes in that direction. Like, okay, now I still have a lot more to learn and we still have a lot more to just start pushing towards. So yeah, there's it's a good thing. There's no doubt about that.
We gotta handle the foundation before you do the
Foundation,
crazy shit.
foundation, and all day long, foundation all day long. Now we have, like you always say, we have bigger problems to worry about, but it's like not near as stressful because you have the leads, you have the money.
And you have money in the
Yeah,
account,
yeah,
and you can pay everybody, and you can hire good people,
exactly. You can
and you
handle
can
the
buy a new
problems.
boat.
Yeah, got a new boat. Yeah,
Yes,
literally.
for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, man, appreciate you.
All right. Thanks.